Good morning everyone from Mostar here in Bosnia. We are in the oldest neighbourhood in Mostar, and that's actually where we're staying. But look at the beautiful backdrop behind me. We're so excited to explore this city. Motorbike going past. But today's video is going to be just exploring Mostar in 24 hours and what it has to offer, because that's the only amount of time we have here.
Yeah, so come along with us and I hope you enjoy the video. It wouldn't be a Connor and Livvy video without starting the day with some breakfast. We've ordered some kebabche for both me and Olivia. We have finally stepped foot in the old town to actually get the breakfast, and we're here at this restaurant.
Place. We would have got burek, but we couldn't find any.
No, which is annoying because we love burek, but hey ho. The great reason, or the only reason why we chose this place, is we had to go over the old bridge, and we wanted to talk a bit more about the old bridge, but we can do that from here. I'm gonna flip the camera so you can see the view.
Behind me is the old bridge, also known as the Starry Most Bridge. It was built in the 15th century in the Ottoman Empire, but it was entirely destroyed in the recent Bosnian War in the 90s, so it has been fully rebuilt because it's such an important piece in the city. So it's not as old as you think, but it is right behind me over there, and it is filled with tourists.
Yeah, and that is our fault because we did come out of our Airbnb a bit later than we usually do. So if you do want to come here with no tourists, come here a bit earlier.
Like after sunrise,
yeah,
early, if you want no tourists.
And maybe you can even see like a sunrise here on the bridge.
But we will give you a better view when we actually go on the bridge. But obviously we can't speak as much because there are so many people, you're going to hear so many different voices.
Yeah, so we saw this little restaurant down here. Obviously we really want kebabchi, not burek right now because it's a bit late for burek. And we was like, the view down there must be really good. The view down here is better of the bridge than it would be up there anyway. So we've actually got a little gem here. Obviously it's a bit more expensive than most places, but that's because of the view. But like we've said, or we haven't said, I don't know, but Bosnia is very, very cheap. For us, obviously, in particular, because we're from the UK and our economy is completely different, but it's very, very cheap here because they have their own currency, the Bosnian mark. And we think food, activities, everything here is such an enjoyable experience because it's cheap. The food here is amazing as well.
But obviously it isn't relative to the Bosnian salary, so we understand it's a completely different situation if a Bosnian was to live here. So entirely different.
Very true. But enjoy the view for now, and we're going to wait for our kebabche to arrive. Amazing. Love it so far. Either side of that old bridge are two massive bazaars, so obviously we're going to explore that for you guys. But before we do any exploring, yes, we've already eaten, but I found this ice cream stand and it's so cheap. It's like 2 marks, so like less than £1. So come follow me, let's go get some ice cream.
Kind of being a TV presenter again.
We're in literally Turkey again, like a mini Turkey. The Turkish influence in these kind of countries is so like just outstanding.
It's because it was part of the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah, ice cream. Can we have, what one do you want?
The Kinder Bueno.
2 Kinder Buenos?
Yes, separate or together?
Separate, please. Thank you.
Are we going to have anything else?
Do you want another one on top of it?
Maybe.
We're gonna try the best ice cream in the old town.
Yeah?
Best ice cream.
Thank you.
What do you think, Connor? Best ice cream?
Does look good.
Thank you.
And 4 more?
4 months, yes.
Here we are.
Yes,
Thank you.
Oh, look at this. Shit, it's the best ice cream in the old town.
Yo, whether it is or not, we're going to find out now.
She could be telling the truth.
But we don't know. That means we've got to try them all.
We've got to try. Oh, the excuse of having to try every ice cream now. That's good. But no, it does taste really nice. And like I said, 2 marks. Couldn't get under the old bridge,
Which is arguably a better view.
yeah, so
There's water.
that's the old bridge. Look at this.
The water looks so inviting,
Yeah,
but it's freezing.
even though it's like freezing, like Olivia said, I still want to go in there so badly. But I can picture this in the proper summer times. This place is just packed.
Because I don't know if you can swim in there.
No, because we've seen a lot of divers, a lot of
Yeah.
people in swimsuits coming down
'Cause
here.
it looks quite deep, like out there.
Yeah. But I'm just enjoying the view of my little ducks. I love ducks. There they are.
We are going to try and find out why the water's green though, because I've never seen anything like this.
No, because it doesn't look like a grimy, disgusting green.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, very weird. But Olivia's got out her little book.
Our not tourist, our Airbnb host gave us that.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to be going off for today. Like Olivia said, we've only got 1 day here, so we're trying to do as much as possible.
So I've got my touristy book.
But do you know what? Bosnia, Mostar, if you just want a very chilled, cheap holiday, this is so nice.
Yeah.
So nice. And you can pay for pretty much everything in euro here.
Yeah, but it's more expensive.
Yeah, don't. Try to get Mark out if you possibly can, and there is still a lot of free ATMs around here. So we might put in the description some of the free ATMs that we found.
Adico and Zerat are the
There we
free
are.
ones for British card holders.
Yeah, so there are free British ATMs around here, so don't get scammed and pay like £10 per transaction, please.
Like we did in Kosovo.
Yeah, obviously we couldn't help it in Kosovo, but here we are, look at this.
Just before the old town, we came across this mosque called the Koski Mehmed Pasha's Mosque, and it was built in the 1600s by its namesake, Koski Mehmed Pasha. It's a very staple piece here in the city, definitely worth checking out. But to get inside it is €3 per person, and to get up to the minaret it's €6 per person.
But apparently that is the best view of like pretty much everything to see here.
But we're not going to do that because we're
No.
on a budget, so we have to let some things slide, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that is one of them. But we're going to give you a little montage of the grounds and just the outside of the mosque. But unfortunately, we're not going to go inside.
I think another reason is because we have seen a lot of mosques in our times. Like,
Yeah.
it's not going to be as different as the other ones.
And I don't have a head covering either.
Yeah. So I think it's just nice to just stand outside and respect it like this. But if you want to pay to go up there,
It's worth it. I
It's
think
probably
it's
worth it.
definitely worth it,
yeah, that definitely is it probably will be a very good viewpoint. Just make sure that you want to come early because there's not a lot of room up there.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be stuck there with a bunch of tourists. So yeah, come a bit earlier. But here are the grounds. And I think that water is drinkable.
Yeah,
Not
we've
sure.
just seen someone filling their cup up, so I'm assuming so.
Yeah, because I thought it would just be to like wash your hands, wash your feet or something like after you pray, but maybe not. Not quite sure. But first impressions and like overall of this city is a massive thumbs
Very
up.
good.
I love it.
you up, we have been here for quite a while. We saw a notice on the board saying beer on tap for €2. So of course we had to come in here and have our now empty Mostar beer. But we have met an Australian guy. We've just been sat here talking for a while. But I'm also going to get Bosnia coffee.
There we are. So after a few drinks with an Australian man called Connor, my name, the coincidence, we sat there for a couple of hours. It was actually really nice. It was just chill.
Then we tried to get Connor a haircut, but they had no availability.
They had no availability, so we'll talk you through what happened. We was sitting down just having a few beers for like a couple of hours. It's now like almost 6 o'clock. There was one hairdresser's open, went in there, no availability, so Connor can't get a haircut yet.
Until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then we need a bus.
We're not going to be here. So we're going to have our dinner now, and then we're going to head back to the apartment where we'll give you guys a room tour.
Because it is one of the best apartments we have had.
Yeah, so like I said, we're going to have dinner now, then we're going to show you guys a room tour, and then we'll close out the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed the kind of chill day.
Yeah, there's not been a lot going on, but we really enjoyed today in Mostar.
Yeah, the reason we came here was to cross the border to our next country, but also because it's a very, very chill city. And that's what we kind of found. Like, you don't really have to do a lot of touristy stuff. You can kind of just visit the old town, look at the mosques, look at a few bridges, and then kind of just sit down and have a few drinks.
Yeah, which is exactly what we did.
Well, exactly what we did. And it's very touristy.
Yeah, a lot more touristy than anywhere we have been as of yet. Like,
Yeah.
especially on that old town bridge.
There's so many.
Wow.
So we've met so many English people, American people, so it's really cool. That's why we haven't been recording too much. But like I said, we're off to get some dinner now, so yeah.
Guess what we are guessing again? Ceviche.
We got ceviche again. We got 10 pieces each because we love it so much.
Don't get me wrong, we would have had burek for breakfast. We know ceviche is not the breakfast, burek is, but we couldn't find it anywhere at that point, so that's what we went with.
Yeah.
But we are having ceviche.
Ceviche again. And what I love about this place is the meat is so soft. The meat is just so soft.
Yeah.
It's such good food for for half the price you'll find anywhere else. It's so cheap.
Yeah.
It's so good. But yeah.
We're going to include their name down below because they are the cheapest, and you can find anywhere to have ceviche looking over the river.
Yeah. You can find it anywhere in the old town, but it's a bit more expensive.
Yeah.
Here you can get, so in the old town for 5 pieces is the equivalent here for like 10.
Yeah.
So you're getting like double for the exact same price. So here's the menu if you want to see it, but I can recommend this place more. Here we have it. Look at that. You can't really see Olivia's, but 10 pieces of ceviche. This bread that they have with it is so good. You can just eat it on its own. I'm not quite sure what it actually is, but it's
the
really,
same
really good.
one in every ceviche we've had.
Yeah. But it's so good. We're gonna munch into this. We're gonna absolutely love it. Like I said, I can't recommend this place more than we already have.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go back to our apartment and show you guys a room tour because it's a really good room. And if you remember at the start of the video, we said we're staying in the oldest part, the oldest town of the whole city.
So we will show you the lead up to it as well, and you will see what I mean when I say
It looks
oldest
old.
town.
Yeah. But spoiler alert, there's a lot of hills.
Yeah.
So we're gonna munch into this and then show you guys the apartment. Eating our food, we got the bill and it worked out to be around £8. Good price. But when I told you that getting back to our apartment is ridiculously hilly, I wasn't lying.
We're already like halfway up.
Yeah, and this isn't even the first flight of stairs. Now, some may call us negative Nancy's, but I call us, we got COVID.
Scared.
We got COVID twice. So that's yeah, so that is our excuse. But yeah, trying to get back to this apartment, it's a trek.
It will be worth it, I'm sure.
It is worth it, yeah. So when we do get to our apartment in about like 2 hours time, we'll show you guys the apartment, do a little room tour, and then I'll close out the video for you guys. But if you're still watching, thank you for sticking around. We appreciate ya. Clearly we don't bore you, but yeah, we love ya. So before we get into this, sorry for the mess, we have been living here and we've been doing our washing and everything, so it is quite messy. The time is
6:34. 6:34.
So yeah, it took us a while, but let's get into it. Room tour.
Now let me zoom out, of course, otherwise you won't be able to see the whole apartment.
Room tour. This cost us how much for 2 nights?
42.
£42 for 2 nights, so really isn't bad at all. Here is the front room, and we have a balcony.
It's not an open balcony, so you do end up getting a bit hot.
But you can open the windows nevertheless, so it's cool. It has a really nice viewpoint. Here is the kitchen. Like I said, bit messy. Sorry, guys. They gave us complimentary tea, complimentary sugar, biscuits. We've eaten the biscuits and Turkish delights. If you want to cook,
An oven, a hob,
oven,
fridge.
and then in here, all like teas and coffees and everything. So.
Oh, and a microwave.
And a microwave. So she really did sort us out a lot. Pots and pans and plates, spoons, everything all under there. And we're going to move on to the bathroom. Ooh. There is a towel here. So, bathroom, really, really good.
But the hot water does run out very quickly.
Yes, that is the only negative. Sink works.
Washing machine.
Washing machine.
A bit confusing to use.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know why I'm saying yeah. I don't use it. Olivia does. Here is our master bedroom. We have a bit more than a double bed. What do you say? Queen size bed, maybe?
Yeah.
King size bed. 2 outputs so we can plug in our thingies so we can charge our phones overnight.
Another bed so I can escape Connor if he's too noisy.
Yeah, and if you have a kid can sleep there.
And don't forget, we have extra blankets in here.
Yeah, and obviously the wardrobe space.
And an iron.
There we are, my favourite thing. So yeah, that is the room tour sorted. I'll give this place a 9 out of 10 simply just because of the shower and that's about it. But we are going to end the video here. If you have stuck around for this long, like I said, we really do appreciate you, honestly. Fair enough for not finding us boring or annoying or agitating. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, turn plus notifications on, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.